up, everybody? What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up?
They loving me, I mean it. That shit was not good for me, I beat it.
Gonna fight back.
Taking my money back, achievement. Got everything I need, long as I'm breathing. I've been feeling good this time, I mean it. If it's not for me, I delete it.
Okay, y'all, so now that I got that out the way, let me tell y'all how so happy and excited I'm is to be here today. For real. Okay, so look, I've been having it out on this wild, long journey of mine, which is life in general. Like, just thinking about living life, it makes me tired sometimes. Like, sometimes, all the time, I literally got to sit down and take me a motherfucking break because, like, I don't know, it's just so much energy. It's so much energy, and it's just like such a beautiful thing. Such a beautiful thing when it's beautiful to me in my mind. But then it's such a, like, draining thing sometimes, because, like, on the other side of my mind, it's like, what are the other words that I really need to say? Because it's just like, it's so much in me that I just gotta do. I gotta do. And it's like, it's not gonna get done unless I do it. Like, I feel so responsible for myself, like, for my happiness, for just everything for myself, like the stuff that I'm supposed to do in the world. I'm responsible for that. Like, if I do something bad, I'm gonna be responsible. I gotta take the responsibility. Like, it's funny, it can be overwhelming sometimes or whatever, but it's just like, when I think about it in some areas, I just think about where can I start at, like being who I am, what it is, no matter how it look. It like, I be like, where can I start? And I be having to write it down, journal, do all of that stuff. And just like, for me, what it looked like quit my job, quit school, quit my husband, parents dying, dogs dying. It just looked like just coming to self, like back to myself, like true self, who I am before I am anything else to anybody else, or like literally for real, because it's just like before I can be the student, I need to be this towards myself. And it's just like all of those levels, like all of those scenarios came with impactful situations or multiple impactful situations. It came with a lot of distress. Like, you know, it came with a lot of learning lessons, and it came with a lot of something somewhere down the line. I did something that I was not staying true to myself or my boundaries or something like, but you know, and I'm talking about like losing parents, like people dying, having a divorce, or choosing to end completely everything, like dogs dying, like moving to a whole nother state, to choose to leave my childhood house or home or area. I don't know, I just feel so like, it's how I feel. It's just like, well, I'm here now. Okay, now I gotta figure out what am I supposed to do. And the one important thing I can think about to do is to lean on to God, and like just really lean on to God the most that I can, because it's just like, okay. Yeah, so yeah, we here today. All the times, y'all, look, I can't record every time because I be in my mind too much. I be in my head, my mind, thinking about other stuff, and then sometimes I find like, you know what, let me just enjoy the moment. And then I just gotta enjoy the moment or whatever, but it's just like, I want y'all to enjoy the moment with me, because I felt like just losing all the people, all the things that I had lost in this world that like I was really clinging to, because it was like, it was my tribe, like this is mine. Like, this is my family, this is my people, like, but it's just like, I don't know, it's just something in me. I just feel like it's something with finding your people, but not even just finding your people, being who you are, being true to who you are, true to yourself, and just allowing God to just put it right there where it's supposed to be right there. And it's just like, so it's like, I say I'm responsible for me or whatever, but then it's like, I really try to surrender the control of myself to God. Like that, I be like, okay, in Jesus' name, I gotta do this, and then boom, I just do it, boom, I just do it. But it's just like, I can be going through depression, you know, in some moments. But then it's just like, on the other side of the depression is like my pure happiness. So it's just like, coming out of depression, it does take like a process. It'd be like some steps that I gotta take or whatever towards myself. I feel like I was already over there for too long. But yes, so y'all, I feel like it's been so many little steps I had to take just for myself, for self-building, for my self-awareness, for my mentality, for my happiness. And it feels so good to me, like, to just be naturally happy with just me and who I am and stuff like that. So I don't even know. I don't even know anything. I just know I'm here. It feels good because I'm alive and I'm happy, I'm whole, I be eating good, y'all. That's the other thing. I feel like I've probably been going through depression and stuff. And I know food has become like my best friend again. Like at one point, I remember when food was my best friend. Now, food is my best friend. Like I be hungry. I just can't stop eating. I be hungry. And it's like, I'm hungry spiritually, mentally, emotionally, like physically. I'm just hungry at this point. Like, I feel like, this is how I feel. I have been humble long enough while I'm in other toxic situations, allowing people to be who they are, do what they doing, and all that extra stuff. And I'm trying to like hold it down, hold everybody down, have everybody back and all that stuff. And then it's just like, I finally had to put my foot down. And I'm talking about, I had to put my foot down to my mother, had to put my foot down to like siblings, you know, to to husband, to friends, like to the boss at the job, to, you know, whoever, to the devil, like even to myself. Like I just be having to put my foot down, because it's just like sometimes people think you just gonna be so nice and keep letting stuff slide, and it's like, okay, no, we're not finna do that. And sometimes like I even had shocked myself by certain things that I was willing to do to show myself like, this is not okay, this is not acceptable, don't accept that, whether it's from anybody. And so, but it has actually really been helping my relationships, like with myself and with people in general. Like before my mother died, me and her had rebuilt our relationship to a very great point, because I started to learn boundaries and put them boundaries out there, and even you have to abide by these boundaries, mommy. Like, so, and it was the fact that I learned how to give her my boundaries, and she had, by me even learning how to give it to her, it means like, don't just be so upset or so aggressive so fast or whatever. And she started to like learn from that too. So, you know, our relationship was really growing, and that's what made me just smile when I can think about my mom, because it's just like, I think about her dying, I can smile, because we talked about like, you know what, when I die, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And it is okay, because it ain't got no choice but to be okay. Like, the world not gonna continue to stop and wait for me for that to be okay. Cause for me to, look, world, I gotta conquer this in my mind, and then I can step out the booth, and then, like, you know what I'm saying, then I can go and do whatever the fuck y'all need me to do. That's what I be trying to tell to the world, whether that's a family member, a friend, or whatever, or even a job. Like, that's what I be trying to say sometimes, and just be like, no, you gotta keep going. So what I want to do, I want to delete all the paces of the world and just go create my own pace, and go sit in a room with me, myself, and Jehovah, and ask him, okay, what is this pace? What's the pace that I need to be going at? That's for me. Like, who am I? Like, that's different than the people of the world, because even I'm trying to have Bible study. I'm trying to talk to my Bible study teacher, and I'm just like feeling like, with all due respect, like, you know, I get that that's what you're saying, like this is how you should do something or whatever it is. But there were some things I was stuck on, because I feel like, what if God is using me differently than how he used you and like your people that you have known him to do this for, type thing, you know? And it's just like, okay, now I gotta stay true to myself and my purpose within myself, that I feel that my purpose is between me and God. So it's like, even talking to literally every single body that I was talking to about me, my purpose, and stuff like that, it was just like, these are people that folded on me. Or like, even talking to my mom, I feel like I'm even so happy to this day, because I feel like I was able to really open up to my mother and share with her, mother, this is what I feel, who I am in this world. I'm so happy because, like, like, everybody who know me know I'm always. Okay, I'm getting shy real fast, but everybody who know me know, like, I'm always happy. And then it's just like, one thing I don't like for somebody to make me unhappy and then try to go point the finger at me and say, oh, she's like this. Because no, just because I'm gonna stand up for myself, like, I'm happy, we good, but I still gotta let you know, like, this not about to slide over here. And it's just like, people don't be liking when you gotta put down boundaries and stuff like that. Because even my own mama got mad at me when I tried to put down boundaries to her. And then she had to understand. And then she understood. So, hey, like, but I was just saying, love to be very happy. And what I had to do in this last season that I'm coming out of, or that came out of, because look, like, it's out of, like, like, it's out. But I just had to delete everything that was bringing me a inch down, like any piece of down now. And I'm supposed to be being obedient to the Spirit of God and trusting in God and stuff like that. And like, I beat myself up because I mean I gotta be moving like it as well. So it's just be like trying to learn every single thing that God want me to do, then try to do it. Then like specific conversations are in my head from having with people in the world, and it's just be like, I'm trying to please God more than anything or anybody else in the world. So if what you're saying or doing is not in alignment with me and God, it's not safe for me right there. Like, it's in the way for me and what I'm trying to do for what I feel is my alignment between myself and God, for one. And then it's just like, for two, this might set me back or take me off course or be a specific distraction or whatever. So now I gotta be learning about all that type of stuff. So I'm happy at the end of the day for being married to the person that I did got married to, because I really liked him. He was such a great person. And when it got turned into the opposite of that, it's just turned into the opposite of that. I'm trying to even learn how to still speak on that, because I was happy for a long time or whatever, but I don't know, it just it's so funny trying to talk about it, because it's like on the other side of like being real happy, of course he made me really mad. So it's just like I left for all the things that I was so mad about that were complete deal breakers. That no, you got me complete messed up, because this is not a woman that's finna go for none of that type stuff. So it's just like, I was very upset at the two faces of that, being real happy and being real mad. And it's just like, I'm trying to see you for who you telling me that you are, but then I'm seeing the things that's showing me who you really are or whatever. So it's just like, within that, I still was so happy because I was celibate to get married to him. So it's just like, I was praising the Lord every day for, thank you so much for being married to my husband. So I was so like that or whatever. But then when I'm also praying, like Jehovah revealed to me what's going on, then I get the revelation of what's going on. So it's just like, I try not to hate him, because if it's not meant to be, then it's not meant to be, and the Lord will make it so. And I'm thankful that, like, I done lost a lot of people through death now, and my family very close to me. So, for example, all my parents, because shout out to all my parents. I feel like I'm gonna say shout out to them every single time, because I'm in this world with none of my parents, and I feel like I'm young. I feel like, of course, a part of me feel like I don't deserve that. How could this happen to me? And etc. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you used to being able to call your mom on the phone, be like, Mama, let me tell you what happened at work today. Let me tell you what happened at school today. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I have experienced some very impactful, life-changing events and situations that has happened, has changed and altered my personality, my mentality, my sociality, like, you know, just so much about myself. And it's like still trying to be who I am on the inside of all of that is really, I ain't gonna cap, that's my biggest flex, because I'm happy, like, because my grandmother taught me happiness, like how you treat a person, and she showed me how to pray and get into the Bible and learn about God, like, for real. Then, like, you know, so I just feel like all the stuff that was being told to me in my head, in my face, yelling at me, is not who I am. And then at some point when I started to really understand that, I can stop reacting more or whatever. Because, you know, you be ready to get up real quick because, like, bro, you're not finna tell me that I'm this and I'm not. And then the whole time you turning me into that, and the whole time I'm allowing myself to turn into this. So it's just like, all this stuff we gotta learn about life just to be a living human organism. It's so funny, but then it turned me into like a life scientist. Like, I want to learn all this stuff so I can just do this stuff. Like, bro, I'm just trying to live. I ain't trying to go through all that extra stuff. Learn what you got going on, bro. If you gonna tell me you my husband, you gonna be my husband in real life. You gonna be my husband in my mind, through my emotions, through my spirit, like, and in real life. Like, this ain't no play. And I feel the same thing. Look, Mom, if you're my mother, I feel like I should be treated as this, or we should have this mother-daughter thing where we can do. And so I just feel like just me communicating and stuff like that, and just knowing how I really feel and stuff, I just gotta stay true to that. And even these videos be for me too, because it's be like, I gotta get this stuff out and really continue to know who I am. Like, this be my documentary or documentation of me, because it's just like how many things people try to put in my head to make me believe is true, and I find out it is not true. You trying to manipulate my mind. And it's just like, knowing this, I don't know how much this makes sense saying it out loud, but it makes sense to me. Knowing that my mother was alive and my father was alive. Now, they died at the age that they died at now, so I can't never see them at a different age more greater than that. But it's just like, I suffered really bad with losing my father first. So when he died, I wanted to die. Like, I dead ass tried to kill myself. And it's just that my mom dying now has really shown me my growth from where I was and who I was at that specific moment, no matter what I look like out loud to myself or to anybody else in the world. I was motherfucking broken when everybody thought I was okay. And then it's just like, I have to learn certain things or whatever, so I don't have to be broken, pretending, walking, still fully functioning as if I'm okay. So I started to really just be like, no, I'm going to put a pause to everything, because like I just said in all the rest of the other parts of the video. But anyway, so then I was saying how I'm very happy that I was married or whatever. I'm just very happy that I'm divorced, because like I said, I done showed myself I'm not going for none of that extra stuff that nobody got going on in the world. If we saying we gonna be peace and drama free over here, then that's what I expect. If you not giving me peace and you bringing me drama over here, then that's the opposite of what we said our mission was. So, like, at some point we need to know what is our mission as a family, whether it's every situation, because I don't just deal with anybody. Like with my mom, look, Mom, you're hurting me when you do this. I cannot deal with you, but I want to deal with you because you my mama and I love you. The fuck. So, as y'all can see, I got so much energy, so much emotions. I'm gonna be just utilizing my channel to just show off all of my creations, more than podcasting or whatever, more than just looking cute. more than fashion, more than traveling, more than sleeping outside in tents. I don't know, like, I'm just so happy to be here today. I'm so happy, y'all, because, y'all, can't nobody tell me nothing. Ooh, I'm gonna try the phone. It's bright out here. But, y'all, I'm so happy because I'm excited for the life that I'm living other than a life of sorrow. And it's just like, I don't believe that I was made to live on earth and experience a life of sorrow. So, the devil can really get somebody else to do that, because I feel like I am a pretty princess who, like, I don't get my hands with that. Like, you know, like, I definitely don't mind getting dirty out on the real world, like the God's green world type thing, but it's just like extra stuff that is not from God. I don't want to do that. For real. And it's just being so much. I mean, like, hanging with fake people. Like, I'll go conserve my energy real quick, real fast, to my motherfucking self, real fast. Like, y'all could be right here doing that. I'm just gonna get up and walk away. I'm not gonna stay here because y'all here. Like, if I'm feeling uncomfortable and y'all not ready to go, I'm gonna go. So, but it's so funny because I ain't never had to, like, leave nobody at no club or nothing like that. But it has been times where I'm not going because I don't want to, and I'm ready to go, so I'm going because I want to. But anyway, I think that concludes everything that I'm going to say for today. And yeah, I'm finna go back in the studio actually, because I'm here with Brazy Brooke, my motherfucking friend, and she recorded. So I'm just in here recording. Okay, bye.
I must stay loving me, I mean it. That shit was not good for me, I beat it.
Gonna fight back.
Taking my money back, achievement. Got everything I need.